What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Shane Rowe. Guys, grab your Yardies coffee, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's get caffeinated. We're gonna need to be alert for this one. We go away to Liverpool at Anfield, who are the current Premier League leaders, and it is kind of the worst time to go to Anfield, isn't it? We know what happened the last time, and with our current form and lack of attack, it might get ugly real quick. The problem is that we have to get something out of this game. We have to at least get a draw, which you let me know if you think we can get a draw. But we need the win. If we don't get a win and we lose this game, we could very much find ourselves in like 8th or 9th place. And depending on next week results, because we go to play West Ham, we could find ourselves in 10th before Christmas. So it's a very important game in our season, if you ask me. And it's probably the worst time it could come around. I mean, when you look at our injury list, we have an injury list as long as a starting lineup. On top of players just being injured, there's also Bruno that's not going to be available. He is the most creative player in our team and in the Premier League, and we're just not going to have it. But guys, we have to go there. We have to try and get something out this game. So what's the team that's going to go there and get something out this game? For me, this is the predicted team I think we should start with. You let me know if you like it. You let me know what would you do different. But for me, it's Onana. We still start with Onana in goal. He's going away for the African Cup of Nations soon, so we'll get to see the backup goalkeeper in action and compare. But for right now, Onana's in goal. Wan-Bissaka has to start on the right side. Varane and Shaw in the middle, now that Harry Maguire is injured, which, wow, you know, who'd have thought that at this stage in the campaign we'd have been missing Harry Maguire and praying that he gets back soon. So hopefully the injury isn't too bad. I think it's a groin injury, which those can linger. So, you know, hopefully he gets well soon. And then the lot on the left side. Now, the midfield is a little bit interesting. The fact that we don't have Eriksen, he's injured. We don't have Mason Mount, he's injured. Fernandes and Bruno is now suspended for this game. With the only creative player that we have, and the only player that's actually scoring, you have to put Scott McTominay up at central attacking midfield. He's been playing this role slightly, right? But now we get to kind of see him doing it full on. The problem I have with Scott McTominay is he's not the best passer of the ball. So connecting the midfield with Højlund might be a bit tricky. This is why, for me, you bring in Maino and you bring in Amrabat to stabilize that midfield, play a 2 pivot, and see if Scotty can work that crazy Scottish magic up front with Højlund, and Garnacho and Rashford on the left and the right wings, respectively. Now, I know Rashford might be ill, but I think a slightly ill Rashford is still better than a fully fit Anthony. At this stage, Anthony's not necessarily providing too much. He's had spurts of decent games here and there, but we're too far into the campaign for it to be just decent spurts of games. And that's not saying that Rashford is pulling up any trees, because he's not. But he's just a slightly better option. Now, if it's not going to be Rashford, then I think Pellistri should get the start. And yes, it's a big game, but you either sink or swim. Now, and obviously, Højlund is up top. And with Virgil van Dijk not playing, maybe Højlund can assert his dominance. He's a strong player, and I definitely enjoy watching him. If we can start connecting the dots and linking up properly, we don't have the creativity that we had. We're gonna definitely see and miss Bruno come this game. But it always gives other players an opportunity to step up, right? Problem is the injury list, as we said, so there's no one that can even come in. There's Hannibal, maybe, but I don't know. This is my team. I think this should get us a point. Hopefully we can at least get a point. And if we can go to Anfield and get a point, that is a good point, guys. That is a good point. So you guys let me know. They have Salah. They have other weapons like Diaz. They have Gakpo that can always come off the bench. And in current form, they're flying. So we're going to need to be at our best. Trent Alexander is one of the best right backs in the game, and if he starts whipping in crosses, I'm not too sure if Luke Shaw will be able to handle him. He's not short, but we're gonna need to be at our best, and our offense might have to suffer a bit in order to not get completely embarrassed like we did the last time. So we leave it there for today. You guys let me know what you think about the team. Who would you change? Who would you bring in? But like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you've been rocking with your boy this long, I really do appreciate you. So God bless you, and GGMU. Peace.